Welcome to Vlogmas Day 1. I have said this in my community post, which, by the way, I finally have those. I haven't done Vlogmas in about 5 years, like a real Vlogmas from start to finish. And I don't know, I talked about this in the last vlog that I would be doing it a little bit differently. It's not going to be overly festive and in your face with the Christmas, 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 holiday, 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 but I will do it in a way that is organic and natural to me in this stage of my life. That's what we're going to do. I just made some super ginger tea from David's Teas. I still have quite a bit of those to get through. I actually purchased this last Christmas, so I'm still getting through them, but I figured at least I have this on to show that we are in, you know, Vlogmas. I went to the Teyana Taylor concert last night with my friend Candy, and I'm going to just show you those clips while I drink my tea, and then we'll talk about what's happening today or not happening if I don't get my car. Good evening. It is Tuesday night. I just got a text from Candy. She's laughing at me because I said, okay, I'll be waiting for my date. So I decided to be really casual. I have this crew neck from Walmart, a tan Champion shirt from Champion, and my angel number and a necklace that is from Forever 21. And I am waiting on my edges to not look like my hair has been dusty for the past week and a half. And my curls presented by Texture ID, because that's what I used today. Make sure I have my mask and my vaccination card. I'm still gonna be wearing my mask, so doing all of this was for no one but myself. So anyway, we'll talk present day, but for right now, I'm going to gather my belongings, finish watching Whitechapel on Hulu. It is an older BBC show. I like British dramas. You guys don't care about that. Okay, Teyana, wow me, Junie. I'm waiting, I'm ready. I went to the concert. It was really good. She is a wonderful performer, great singer. Unfortunately, the sound, for whatever reason, was really challenging. I think partially because of where my seat was and whatever sound issues were going on, which she addressed during the show. Like, what's going on with the sound? They're saying they can't hear me. Start it over. So part of it was funny. The other part, I'm sure, as a performer is frustrating because you pay all this money for sound and lighting and the venue and insurance. And if one person flops on their job, it's kind of like you're messing up the whole atmosphere. But it didn't work out that way. Everybody still seemed to enjoy it. Tabernacle has a new bag policy, which your tabernacle. What is the reason? I don't know if there were shootings that happened or some sort of drug paraphernalia that came in, but we are now limited to small clear bags or a wristlet or a clutch. I was not well aware of that information, so I had to walk back to the car after I was waiting in line for an hour. Then I could go inside, but I didn't have to wait in line again. I just had to walk to the front, which you could eliminate a lot of that if you would just put that bag policy sign towards the end of the line. You have it at the very front. What am I doing with it at the front? You need to put it at the street corner. I was surprised that I knew more songs than I thought I did, because I'm not a big Teyana Taylor fan. Like, oh yeah, her first album came out this year. I love R&B. I love alternative R&B, but when her songs come on, I listen to them. I don't go out and find them. That's kind of where I am with that. I'm about to do my gratitude for the day. Not to get too deep too soon, but I started doing a line of gratitude and a line of manifestation. As of today, it makes 200 days. So today is day 200 of me writing down something I'm thankful for and one thing I would like to manifest. I started doing this as part of my self-care, self-love, self-improvement, because after losing vital pieces of my family a couple years ago, I knew that I wouldn't be able to do something like this at that time. And the more I pushed it off, I was concerned that if I couldn't find something that I'm grateful for, then I am in a terrible state, one that I probably wouldn't be able to come out of. So that's why I kept pushing it off, because I really feared that I didn't have anything to be thankful for. I was really living in the valley of despair instead of just visiting for a few minutes. When I started it and I was finding little things like, I'm thankful for a comfortable bed. I'm thankful for the rays of sunshine coming through my windows in the morning. I'm thankful for my mom. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for the man who taught me how to love, my dad, who is no longer, which is part of why this was so challenging for me. I'm thankful for my friends. Things like that is one of the lines that I would do in my journal. And for manifestation, it would fall under the lines of career, health, finances, anything that I envision for myself. I just make it a one-liner. I need to figure out what's going on with my car. My car stopped working in the Orange Theory parking lot. I need to go get gas after my workout. Car wouldn't start. Embarrassing. Thought I needed gas. They came and brought me gas. Car started smoking. Realized I need a tow. Towed it back to the house. Realized the mobile mechanic that I use, he's not available. And not only is he not available, he doesn't work on that particular thing. Got another mobile mechanic. He's unavailable because it's a holiday, obviously. So I got it towed to the shop that I take my car to for oil changes and tires and all of that. Yesterday, they told me that my car is going to be repaired today. Okay. And it's going to cost me over $1,100. What can you do? What can you do? You have to laugh to keep from crying. Why did I think I was getting my car today? Maybe because they said when you order the part on one day, the next day you will have the part and do the work. Today is that next day. Why do I have to call you to find out that the part will not be there until Thursday? You've had my car since Monday. You're not a bad mechanic. It is the office that is not making the client aware of what's happening. I'm not physically sitting in front of you. So you need to call the client and let the client know what the updates are. So now I'm formulating an email to my supervisor, because one thing I don't like is feeling like I'm being an irresponsible adult. And being an adult already makes me feel like, what am I doing? So the fact that a car is stopping me from going to work. Uh-oh, did I just send that email? I accidentally sent the email. Anyway, the email says the power steering pump needed for my car has been ordered, but it won't arrive until tomorrow. I do have PTO I can use for Thursday. I can take MARTA, the train, but the train only goes so far. And then from there, I'm stuck. And I can get an Uber, but who wants to Uber an hour away? No one. And the Uber back would be 1.5 to 2 hours away. Why would I do that when I am already shelling out thousands of dollars for my car to get fixed? And I know that they're aware that people have emergencies and car trouble and all of this. Here's the other thing I can't wrap my head around. I can't wrap my head around the fact that Wednesday of last week, we worked from home because they thought that that was some kind of gift they were giving us for the holiday. Oh, you could work from home on Wednesday? Okay. I'm still working, so where's the excitement? But all right, work from home on Wednesday. So my stuff is here to do work. Monday, you let me work from home. Why didn't you let me work from home on Tuesday? Because you really wanted us to be in the office that bad? Can't do that. So I'll use my PTO for Tuesday. Yeah, I have about 3 left. So you're gonna make me use my PTO again for Thursday when I can work from home? We got a package. I just finished filming the planner video. I need to edit that and post that, and still need to continue vlogging for Vlogmas. So here we go. Because my scissors are downstairs. Oh my gosh, a strong, independent woman. What is it, you might ask? I ordered the 12 days of scent. I'm not gonna tell you all of the ones that are in here because obviously we are doing this together. Burberry, Chloe, Givenchy. I'm gonna stop right there. But if you're wanting to get this as a gift for someone, I approve. I already approve because it's affordable. Oh, look at this. Do you see it? That is lovely. Okay, I'm going to get a quick photo and then we're gonna open the first one together. It's not like an advent calendar where they have the numbers all jumbled up on a Christmas tree or anything. We're just gonna go in order. So hopefully they don't have it in the same order as the descriptions on the back, because where's the fun in that? Can you see that? What's this one? I'm nervous. Uh-oh. Okay. It comes with the little... Okay, so it's a deeper pocket. I can kind of see what number 2 is. I'm excited for number 2 already. But let's go ahead and try it on. I don't have any fragrance on at the moment. This is the Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb. I feel like I haven't had this on my skin, but I have smelled this one on a strip. So now I have a sample size. This one is actually, is this 0.2? 0.02? What's this one? This is 1.2 ml, 0.04 fluid ounces. Some of them are different. Here we go. Let's do it on the skin. It's a nice spray. Okay. It's kind of powdery. Is there citrus? We're gonna give it a moment to dry down a little bit. I'm not mad at this. It's obviously not going to give me the same excitement as Possessoir or something like that, but it reminds me of a little bit of Amber Bee, kind of like an Amber Bee vibe, if you remember me trying that one. Let's go ahead and talk notes really quickly. since we didn't know we were gonna get this one, we were ill prepared. Okay, I always use Fragrantica. Main accords, floral patchouli, white floral, woody, citrus, powdery, sweet, musky, warm, spicy, and rose. The top notes, what are they? Okay, yeah. Tea, bergamot, osmanthus. Okay. And base notes, patchouli, musk, vanilla. Okay, I can see why I like it. Because I enjoy patchouli, vanilla, musk, bergamot, and jasmine. So those are my go-tos. So I'm smelling, I think it might be the freesia that's kind of throwing me. Why it's not giving me like a, oh yeah, I need to spray it again. But we'll check back. What time is it? 3:46. I'm gonna check on the scent in a few hours. And I'm gonna set a timer for, let's do a 4-hour timer. I'm gonna go edit now and we will chop it up later. Okay, so I'm not gonna take up too much of your evening or your day because I know you have other vlogs to watch. It is definitely overwhelming just to see all the notifications coming in, so I will not make this long. The fragrance ended up lasting more than 4 hours. I could still smell it faintly on my wrist around the 7-hour mark. So I would say safely 4 to 5.5 hours of wear. But again, I wasn't out and about. I wasn't doing a lot of rigorous activity. Hope that helps if you're looking into that one. I was editing my planner video and I decided to delete everything. Intentionally deleted everything. I didn't like how it looked. It wasn't in focus. It felt really rushed. It wasn't something I wanted to put out that made sense to me. So I am deleting it. I'm going to hope for a better day tomorrow when it comes to transportation because I definitely have a lot to do. On Sunday, I have a long drive ahead of me. So I'm just gearing up for that as well. And I'm going to make my to-do list and share it with you tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this at-home Vlogmas day 1. I did a lot of talking. I have come to terms with the fact that I'm doing Vlogmas. I've come to terms with it. So I'm going to stop acting surprised that I'm doing it because you're probably seeing this on day 1 too. So yeah, we're doing this. We are doing this. It's happening. I am still kind of nervous about it, but isn't everyone when it's Vlogmas time? I'm going to do my best.